Welcome to Slacker Gaming and welcome to this episode where we are going to go over the first boss in New World, the Armine Excavation, where we will defeat the boss Simon Gray for our first big boss fight. I will be going over the basics of what you need to do and what you will see along the way. I will also go over the builds needed to be able to beat this boss. Also, I'm going to be giving away a few Amazon gift cards on December 1st, so if you'd like to enter, just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and every time you post a comment in the comment section, your name will be entered into the giveaway. Another way to enter this will be to follow and retweet my post pinned at the top of my Twitter. Without further ado, let's get the video started. So first, coming into this fight, you're going to need a lot of food and a lot of heals, and if you don't have those heals made, just go on the market. They're actually really cheap. You can buy a couple of heals to help. I think I rolled in with like 50 to 100 heals just in case. Also, make sure you always have food with you because the food's definitely going to help you along the way. Also want to throw out that you're going to run this with a 5-man, so you'll need 5 people in order to get into this. A lot of times people will hang out outside of the cave, so if you need some extra people in your group, make sure you grab a couple people outside. However, you need to make sure that you have a good healer and a good tank. The rest of them can be whatever. I've ran it with 4 healers and 1 tank. I've ran it with 2 tanks, 1 healer, and a couple of other DPS guys, so you can pretty much run it however you want. You just for sure need a good tank and a good healer. So the next thing I'm going to show you is, coming into this, I was not a healer. I was kind of just a DPS person, but we needed a healer to be able to beat this. I'm currently a level 26, so in order to beat this, I had to kind of go towards the healer path. And so looking at this, I definitely need some focus. I need some constitution. I want intelligence later on, once I kind of get into PvP or PvE stuff. But right now, biggest thing for the healer and for the healer build is to make sure we get a ton of focus and a ton of constitution. Most of it being in focus, some in constitution, just so I don't get wrecked. But also keep in mind that some of the stuff you have with you, like your armor and stuff like that, might also have some constitution, might have some focus, intelligence, all that stuff on it as well. So make sure that you're just at least going up, if you're the healer, all the way up to 100 on focus. That's going to be your best bet at helping defeat the first boss. And so we're going to fast travel to Windsward and then just run up north till we get to the cave. And again, I said people are going to be all around this, and I mean, I feel like there's always people wanting to run it, always people here. So if you're needing an extra couple guys, make sure head and get those. Currently we ran it with 3 and we just grabbed a couple of guys. We have actually 2 tanks on our team and I'm the healer, so we were able to get the 5 people. And all you're going to go to is the portal here and click E on it and then basically go in to the battle. But all 5 people got to be with you. All 5 people got to be there to be able to help you. You're going to open this Armine Excavation and it says the key, and boom, we are in. And when you get in, you're going to see some guys along the way. I'm going to try to speed things up so that you know exactly where to go in between each battle, where to go, you know, to get to the place. So I know sometimes people get a little lost in these, so I wanted to try to show you exactly what you're doing the whole way through. So after you beat those first couple guys, you go to a big room here, and again, just try to defeat everyone in here that you can. And then up here, there's going to be a spawn point that you have to destroy. The faster you destroy the spawn point, the faster that people stop coming out of it. So definitely make sure that you're hitting that. And as a healer, you're pretty much just putting your heals all over this place and just hoping that your guys can stay alive to try to destroy the little spawner point. As you can see there, you destroyed it, beat everyone. And then the next thing I wanted to show you is there's going to be a chest here. So make sure you hit it. It is a elite supply crate. So you could get some really good stuff with it. I normally just get a ton of green stuff, but it's always good to have some extra stuff. Then in the same room, you're going to go further down here to a door, but you're going to have to fight off a wave of enemy here at the door to try to get through the door itself. Once you destroyed it, you're going to have a person stick the staff in the door, and the Azaz seal will be broken. You will be able to go to the next thing. If you're running this before the actual story mission, you might not be able to go through that. But if you've done the story missions, you have everything you need in order to go through that door. Then after the door, you're going to run into a group of enemies here. Obviously, you're going to try to destroy them as fast as possible. Then you're going to go down the stairs and you're going to get to the place here. Then after that, you're going to go down the stairs again, or I just jump off the side, because in this waterfall, there is a chest that you need to get, or you should be getting, because it's another elite supply crate. Be careful that you don't drown here, because it can happen with all the water and stuff. So make sure you grab that supply crate. I like to just go up this rock the other way. Be careful though that you don't drown. Definitely don't drown. And then I just run this way, run along the wall, and we're back to where we started when we came in. So after that, you go up the stairs here. Now we are back to where we were. A couple more people to fight down here that you really need to kill quickly. There's a big guy and there's like 2 or 3 little small guys that you should be able to take out. As a healer, I'm always kind of lagging behind because I always got to get the heals off on people instead of worrying about running into fights and defeating them. After defeating them, you're going to go to the right and you're going to go right into another battle here against ghosts and stuff. And this is another place where you have to beat that rock, beat the purple rock until it breaks, then go on to the next step. And in the same room, you're going to defeat a whole bunch of guys here. Again, as a healer, got to keep your guys happy, got to keep them well health, or will not get past that point. Then we're going on past that point here now, and we're running up and more enemies here in the next room. And one thing about these enemies is you got to be careful as a healer to not die, because if you die, your team dies. Then after that, you're going to go into the next room of broken, and in this room you're going to do some important things. First of all, you got to take care of the enemies, but then you're going to go to the middle and press E on the middle. It's going to do a special thing there with your staff as well. Yay. Complete the quest there, and then you're going to continue on. There's another spawn point here in the corner, so make sure you have your guys healed up and ready to destroy that spawn point. After you destroy the spawner, you will turn to the right, run straight by the door, and you will find a chest waiting for you on the other side. Then after you get that chest, you're going to run through the next door, and this is where things are going to start getting a little spicy. You have to stand on these. There are 2 or 3 of them, I can't remember. I think there's 3 of them. 2 of them down below, 1 up top. Everyone has to stand on 1, so you need 3 people standing on each of these in order to enact the portal there. Then the bridge comes across, and now people start flooding out, and this is where it gets dicey, because you either have to fight in groups, which we decide to do. We drop down here and work together with this lower guy first, defeat him, then we go up and defeat the upper guy. So my suggestion would be to knock out the guys below, then come back up here to the bridge and try to knock these guys out, because it gets very, very tough trying to do them all at once. It's way too many enemies, especially at the level of like a 25 or a 26. So make sure that you go ahead and knock out the guys in the lower before knocking out the guys in the upper portion. Then after going through that, you're going to defeat another big guy there. Then you're going to put a candle into that little wax thing. Not sure exactly what it is. You're going to piss off a ghost. Also another chest over here on the left side, so make sure you hit that up as well. Now the ghost is spawned. The ghost is very angry, and the best way to fight this is knowing where the ghost is going to be and healing everyone. So I'm sitting here healing everyone, making sure everyone has their heals. But also this ghost shoots people, basically shoots many ghosts at you, so you got to be careful. But how you know is while you're playing, there's going to be a purple ring around where he's going to go next. And so you need to make sure that if the purple ring is around you, like it was me there, that you get out of the way, because you can get stuck in there and get pretty messed up, especially as a healer when you don't necessarily have the best defense. So after you beat him, you're going to go to the right side, so the other side of the chest, the other opposite side of the chest, you're going to defeat a big guy there. Run through the room, another group of enemies here that you got to defeat as well. And this is pretty much the easy part of this, is these little enemies along the way. Then we're going to the granddaddy. This is where the spawn point is going to keep you, and this is where you will find the big boss himself. As you run through, make sure you run through together. Make sure everyone is healed. The healer needs to heal you along the way. He needs to heal you about before you go into any room, before you open any door. The healer really needs to heal everyone up to 100% before going on. But this is the big daddy. You're gonna have a few guys to fight on that left side. Do not run up to the big boss until they are taken care of, because the big boss will alert. And then once the big boss is here, once he's angry, wait until the bar comes up. We were shooting him a little bit before. Now the bar is up. Now he's taking damage. And as a healer, you're dropping heals the whole time for your whole group. You got to make sure that you're out of the way. And I found up here is a really, really good spot. Big guy rarely comes up here. The closer I get in on my teammates, the greater chance he has of locking on to me or having the little minion skeleton look at things come in on me as well. So I got to stay up here. This is the best place for the healer. But what you need the tank for is the tank is going to sit here and block all of these shots. As long as they're blocking and kind of getting a couple of good attacks in, keeping them healed as good as possible. And then you got the damage per second guys on the outside. You can see them attacking there as well. That time I got a little close on it. Not a good idea, because later on I got some guys chasing me, and that becomes very difficult right here. See them chasing me, which means I cannot be healing my team right now because I have to get away. So I run them into a couple of my fellow teammates that take them away from me, able to get back up to my spot and heal until we get the boss done. And that's basically it. The tank is tanking shots, doing the defense, blocking his shots while the other people lock and load on him. Yes, he needs some heals, so if you're a tank, bring in some heals. You'll definitely need them along the way, and then you will have this baby complete. Just keep destroying him until you're done, and victory is ours. And then once you're done with the victory, you're gonna go and get something from the little chest here. As you see, the whole arena little chest is over here. You're gonna grab this. You're gonna need it for the quest. Once you grab this, you're getting ready to leave. There'll be another treasure chest on your left side with some pretty good gear in it, and that's where you possibly get some of the very, very good loot. So make sure you hit that as well before you head out of the arena. So that is how you're going to beat the Armine Excavation run. If you have any questions, make sure you comment them down below. I'd love to help. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also feel free to hit that red subscribe button, because there's going to be a ton of new world content coming out very soon. Till next time, Slacker out.